I was talking to a friend of mine today about many things, about relationships, about friendships, about trust, about how hard it is to trust people sometimes, about the friendships that we have had before and how we lost it. And it was a touching subject and experience for me and the friend. And also there was also one girl that was talking to us as well, so it was just three of us, and we just share these deep thoughts about people in general. And one of the topic that came up was loneliness as well, like to feel lonely even though you're surrounded by a lot of people, even though you're surrounded by your so-called friends, even though you hang out all the time. And sometimes you will never know that someone is feeling alone or someone is feeling lonely, whether it's their own loneliness within them or whether it is someone else making them feel lonely. But ultimately it is within. It stems from within. The issues is rooted in within your heart, within your soul. The loneliness is coming from within you, and no one is outside there is making you feel lonely. For the longest time in my life, I have always been dealing with this feeling of isolation, this feeling of loneliness, or I would say being alone, feeling alone. Sometimes it hurts, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it feels like numbness in my body. It feels like in my heart, in my soul, it's just this feeling of disconnection and disconnected from the outside world, from people, and from myself even. I remember the first time, or I would say the first time, I don't really remember much, but the first experience that I had with the friends, girlfriends, like I I felt this sense of like abandonment and isolation because of what they did and something that they did and say, and ever since that time there's always this loneliness that follow me. I don't know, it's like this feeling of no one truly gets me, and at some point I didn't even seek within. I didn't even try to like understand myself or seek to feel validated by myself. I just totally seek it outside of me, seek it from other people, seek it from friendships. This video is going to be personal and real and honest, but that's just how I want to do it, I guess. I'm not afraid anymore to speak my truth. I'm not afraid anymore to put myself out there, even though it is vulnerable for me. It's hard, but I don't really care. The only thing that I care about is how I want to express myself, and how now I just feel a sense of peace expressing whatever it is that I want to express. I don't really know much about how other people feel regarding the sense of isolations and the feeling of abandonment and the feeling of disconnection from yourself and from the world that is around you. But I could say for myself, it's always been a part of me. I think a big part of me not resisting the isolation and feeling this aloneness. It's me accepting that maybe this is my path. Maybe I was meant to walk this path of figuring out who I am. And sometimes the journey is alone. Sometimes the journey is me being by myself most of the time, because that would lead me to understand myself even more. That would lead me to knowing myself on a really, really deep level, to the point where I understand myself so much that when I interact with the world, and when I'm going out there, outside to the world outside of me, I'm able to meet people on a deep, deep level, just like how I have explored and know who I am. I think that's beautiful, although it's not the easiest path, but it is my path, and I have to learn how to see the beauty in it, and I have to learn how to appreciate me and my life, my path. It was never truly been easy for me to going on this journey by myself, and to learn about myself, and to just going through everything by myself. But you know, there's ups and downs to life. You go through it, you learn from it, and that's just how life is, even though it's challenging sometimes. But you gotta just keep carrying on, keep going. Today sucks, but tomorrow is better. It's never going to be a good day every day, but hey, whatever, you have to just be with yourself, and give yourself this presence and validation, and even like acknowledging yourself that you're going through something, and don't abandon yourself. Don't trying to escape from whatever it is that needs to be experienced within you, because no one is out there is going to feel the feeling for you. Whether you are happy, whether you are sad, whatever feelings that is meant to be there is there, and it's there for a reason, and you should be there for yourself through all of it. Not just the good days, not just the happy moments, but through all of it, you know, through the pain, through the sorrow, through failure, through misery, through frustration, stress, happiness, anger. Give yourself the presence that you so hopes, like that you crave from the world, that you crave from the outside world, that you crave from other people. You deserve that the most from you. And as I was talking to her about loneliness and feeling alone and feeling excluded, she said to me that most of the people felt excluded and felt like they are alone in their own world. And I was thinking to myself, wow, that is kind of true. But at the same time, I've always known that we all go through this feeling at some point in our life, right? But it just put it in its perspective of like, okay, maybe I'm not alone. It made me feel good, and also it made me feel a bit sad to hear that, yeah, maybe people feel alone. Maybe everyone feel this feeling of loneliness, and they are trying to connect connect to something and someone every day, to find out what it is within themselves that needs to reveal to them. That it's like we're trying to learn about ourselves through the world, and we're trying to go out there and seek connection. You know, we all want connection at the end of the day. And most of the people that you meet, they want to meet you, they want to see you. And I remember something that I heard and learned from a while ago about how people want to see you, about like you have to go out in the world every day and assume that people want to see you. They want to see you smile. They want to hear your hello. They want to touch you. They want to feel your presence, your deep, deep presence. They want to hear that you care about them. They want to hear that you appreciate them, you know? And it's so beautiful, because I've always tried to do it this and give people this type of feeling whenever I meet them, whenever I go out about my days, when I meet new people or the people I meet every day. I try to make them feel like this, feel appreciated and feel seen and heard. And it was just this concept all along, and the way that she made me realize and put words and label to it, it's beautiful. And I could convey it to myself, and I could like understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, and why I'm trying to make people feel the way that I want to make them feel. Right now the world needs so much kindness. You need kindness from yourself. The world needs kindness from you. Everywhere you go, just try to be kind. Just try to be lighter. Just try to open your mind, your heart up to know that no one is perfect, and we all tried our best. One of the beliefs, and or I would say knowledge, that has truly helped me feel connected to myself and to the world, and made me feel less lonely, is to understand that I am connected, whether I feel it or not. To learn the true nature of my existence, is to learn the true nature of the universe and this whole reality and creation, is to know and understand that we are all made of the same materials. We came from the same source. There is a creator, and the creator that is connecting to all of us, the creator that made all of us. And it's reflecting back in natures and science, the way that I see everything in this whole existence, is that it's one and it's connected. Everything is all one. Everything is extremely connected on a very, very deeper level that I sometimes cannot even comprehend. Being in nature truly help you feel connected to the divinity that is all around you, and the divinity that is within you. And I'm truly excited for spring and summer to come. The flower is starting to bloom again, and the snow is melting, there's greens coming, leaves coming, I'm so excited. Springs feel so great every year. Spring is just it's just this feeling of renewal, this feeling of new beginnings. It's it's beautiful. I love spring. I love spring. I love summer. I love autumn. I love winter. I love all the seasons because each one of them teaches me so much about myself. Every year. It's okay that sometimes you feel alone or even lonely, but just remember that you are connected to everything if you only try to give yourself the presence that you want and need from the outside. Connect back to yourself, connect back to the source, the creator, and connect to nature. If you ever feel like you are so alone, and you're not the only one that feel this way, most of the people feel the same way. They feel alone, they feel like there's no one there for them. So that's why when you go out in the world, try to be open up your energy, open up your heart, and make people feel seen, make people feel less lonely. And when you make them feel less lonely, you also make yourself feel less lonely. Enjoy your time alone and learn about yourself and your life. Everything is going to be okay. I'm going to, in the future, make more videos about feeling alone and my experience with it. But for now, this is all I have for you, and I hope that this video make you feel less alone with yourself and with the world. And I hope that you are able to connect to me in some way, in some form, and I hope that you feel maybe some sort of relatability towards me, so that is going to make me feel better sharing these things, and it's also making you feel less alone. And that's all I'm doing here, and I hope that you find something valuable in this video. I hope you find peace within. I hope you are so connected to yourself. You know, that's all you gotta do. You just gotta be connected to yourself, and you will feel connected to the world. I will see